Hi, Michelle. I decided to just do a video so you can see how to turn those documents in. I thought that'd be easier. If after my video that it's still confusing, feel free to call me back or email me back. So when you're doing things for Connexus, I love Google Docs because it stores everything in there, but Connexus, you always have to attach a document, not a link. So the best way to do that is go into Victoria's Drive account. So in her email, this is my email, but if you click on those little 9 boxes there, click on that, and then click on this Drive button. I have a lot in my drive, so disregard everything I have in my drive. But let's just say you found, like, you have a document in there. You're not going to have nearly as much in yours. So let's say yours was, I don't know, preparing for 2000, this one here. So you have yours named as something, and it probably has a little blue this thing by it, or if she did a spreadsheet like you said, it has the little green by it. So if you just right click on it and click download, okay, so now it's converting it to Word. Okay, so it's stored in your drive still, which is great. So you can practically, it's impossible to lose it unless you leave our school, but which you can still back it up. So then it's down here, so then click on it. Now it's opening in Word. So pretend this was it, but then you'll want to click File, Save As, and then you'll want to save it somewhere on her computer, probably in a file. Hold on, mine's opening. So on your desktop, you might have a folder. I'm going to just call it one. I'll call it Victoria Language Arts. I don't know what you're trying to submit, but I put LA for Language Arts. You might have Victoria Math, Victoria Science. And so there's a folder on your desktop or on her desktop called Victoria, and whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to put that because that's what my document's called, and then click Save. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and close that. And then if you have a spreadsheet you're also wanting to submit to me, right click on it, click Download, and then it comes down here. This all happens in Chrome. If you're in Firefox, it might open a little bit differently. It might just open it somewhere, and then click it. So once it's opened, it also might just open it in Downloads, and I'll show you how to get to that just in case it opens it there. Okay, so now this is the spreadsheet we're opening. I don't know if I had anything in here, but it's okay. File, Save As, and again I'll want to put it in whatever file I made for Victoria, so I might want to put it in Victoria Language Arts or whatever subject you're thinking of turning this in whatever. Sorry, it's thinking slow at the moment. And if you put that file on your desktop, it's really easy to find because you'll just click on desktop over here. Mine's thinking, it's still easy to find, it's just slow for some reason. Sorry. I think as that file, I don't know what's in that file, but it's taking a long time to just open the file. The file itself hasn't even opened and I'm trying to save it. Okay, so desktop, I find Victoria Language Arts or whatever subject folder you made it. Click Save. Okay, and then you can close that as well. Okay, then when you go to submit it, I don't think I can submit anything, but it'll be really easy to find when you go to submit it. I'm not in a Connexus account, but when you go to look for it, it'll be right in that folder. So just like you submit before, go right into that folder you saved it as in Victoria Language Arts or Victoria Science or Victoria Social Studies or whatever. You can just call it, if it's only her computer, you can just call it Social Studies. You don't have to say Victoria every time. And I think then that's it. You should be able to find it. So anytime you put something in Drive, just right click it, download it, and then save it. Okay, that's the easiest way to find it. So great, keep making things in Drive. You just have to take that little extra step. So if it is something that you're turning into Connexus, if you'd rather just create it in Word or Excel, that's fine. I know this is really confusing, but anything that is submitted to me outside of Connexus, we prefer to make it in Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Spreadsheet, Google Drawing, because then you can just send me a link, share it with me, and I have access to it right away. It makes it really easy for everybody, and it also makes it easy for you to go back to. So again, if it's just for Connexus, you can make it in Word if you don't want to go through this extra step. But otherwise, that's how you do it. Hopefully that helps. If not, please do not hesitate to call me again. I would have called you back, but it's much easier to just show you and go from there. Okay. Oh, one more thing. In case you're in Firefox, when you go to download it, sometimes it just downloads it straight into a folder called Downloads. So you'll have to go into your Macintosh HD, click on Downloads. I have a ton in here again, so you'll see a ton. Anyway, and whatever you just downloaded, so Victoria Science, whatever you downloaded will be listed here. Usually alphabetically or sometimes by date. You can just do date modified. So then the newest one that you did today, oh mine are by date, would show up somewhere in here. So that would be, just in case for Firefox, sometimes it goes straight to downloads in case you're looking for it. And then you want to open it from there, save as, and then put it into a folder from there. Okay? Thanks.